In a weather-ravaged showdown, Colorado's spring game saw a dramatic decline in attendance compared to last year's numbers, with just over 28,000 brave souls defying the elements to witness the action. The contrast from the previous year's turnout, which boasted over 47,000 fans, was stark. However, despite the adverse conditions, the Buffaloes managed to keep spirits high, delivering a performance that left fans buzzing. Remarkably, even with the weather's interference, this year's turnout still ranked as the second-largest spring game attendance in the school's history. It shows the dedication and passion of the Buffs faithful, who braved the elements to support their team.
This is Plummer Football, because there is only one way to succeed at anything, and that is to give it everything.
In a deliberate move to keep things straightforward, the Colorado football spring game opted for a simplistic approach to showcase their talent. The action kicked off with an 11-on-11 matchup before transitioning into 7-on-7 drills, with occasional bursts of excitement from special teams' involvement. What's more, the emphasis on simplicity paid dividends in terms of player safety. After an entertaining display of skill and athleticism, all players emerged injury-free. Fostering the spirit of competition, Coach Prime concluded the scrimmage with a few one-on-ones, where Colorado showcased some of their newly added monsters. When the starting offense took to the field for the scrimmage, there were a couple of intriguing developments worth noting. All eyes were on the center position, with UConn transfer Yakiri Walker expected to get the nod. However, it was sophomore Hank Zilinskas who earned the starting role, setting the stage for an intense battle come August. In the interior line, Tyler Johnson found himself on the sidelines as Tyler Brown and Justin Mayers got the starting nods. Rumors had swirled about Johnson's potential transfer, but he affirmed his commitment to the team, ready to compete for his spot. Meanwhile, Khalil Benson secured the right tackle position over Savion Washington, who has since moved on to Syracuse. The highly touted Jordan Seaton, a former top high school offensive tackle, made his ceremonial debut but faced early challenges from Tristan Merwa's speed rush. Merwa managed to get by Seaton early in the scrimmage with his lightning-fast moves. However, Seaton quickly adapted, showing resilience and potential. Offensive coordinator Pat Shurmur could provide support by utilizing tight ends or employing running backs for chip blocks, aiding Seaton's development. While patience will be key for fans as Seaton hones his skills, his innate abilities suggest he has the potential to evolve into a standout player. As the season progresses, the team and fans alike can anticipate witnessing Seaton's growth and impact on the field. In a showcase of quarterback talent, Shedeur Sanders stole the spotlight with his commanding presence and poise in the pocket. Sanders demonstrated his proficiency by connecting with all of his star receivers throughout the scrimmage, completing 10 of 14 passes for 116 yards and a touchdown to Wester. While Sanders shone as the starter, backup Ryan Staub struggled to find his rhythm, opting for scrambles over passes and failing to complete any of his attempts. Walter Taylor III, the third quarterback to take the field, faced a challenging outing marked by erratic play reminiscent of the day's unfavorable weather. Despite his physical stature reminiscent of Cam Newton, Taylor's performance fell short, highlighted by near interceptions and a costly strip sack fumble. Every snap in live game situations holds immense value for player evaluation, and Taylor's underwhelming showing underscores the importance of capitalizing on each opportunity. With his next chance potentially not arriving until spring 2025, Taylor must heed the lesson that every snap demands maximum effort and precision. Amidst the mixed performances, Destin Wade emerged as a beacon of promise, showcasing his dynamic skill set with impressive scrambling ability and a strong arm. Wade's potential shines bright, positioning him as a viable contender for the backup role behind Sanders. With his blend of speed, agility, and arm strength, Wade embodies the type of talent that demands attention and development, making him a valuable asset for the team's future success. When Shedeur Sanders and the high-flying starting offense took the field, they showcased a wealth of talent that left spectators in awe. With a receiving corps boasting the likes of Travis Hunter, Amarian Miller, Jimmy Horn, and Lajante Wester, Colorado's offense emerged as a force to be reckoned with on the national stage. What's even more daunting for opponents is the impending arrival of standout receivers Will Shepherd, Draylon Miller, and Cordell Russell. Lajante Wester stole the spotlight with a dazzling display, reeling in 3 receptions for 66 yards and a touchdown. His prowess was on full display as he outmaneuvered defenders, including a highlight reel grab off a flush pocket pass from Sanders. Travis Hunter, true to form, captivated the crowd with his electrifying playmaking ability. His explosive agility and breakaway speed were evident as he turned a routine catch into a mesmerizing run, leaving defenders grasping at thin air. Caleb Mathis seized his chances, making the most of his opportunities with a crucial 28-yard reception from Destin Wade and injecting excitement into the stadium with a well-executed reverse play. In the short passing game, Amarian Miller showcased his reliability, securing multiple catches on out routes. Miller's steady performance begs for an increased role in the offense, a prospect that would undoubtedly be well-deserved given his contributions. With such a deep pool of talent at their disposal, Colorado's offense promises to be a potent force in the upcoming season. As they continue to gel and fine-tune their chemistry, opposing defenses will have their hands full trying to contain this dynamic and explosive unit. With Chamon Metadeur's departure to the transfer portal, Brady Kopetz emerges as the leading tight end for the team. However, Coach Prime's strategic move to recruit Sam Hart, a former Ohio State tight end hailing from Aurora, Colorado, adds an intriguing dynamic to the tight end room. Despite the anticipation surrounding the tight end room, the scrimmage saw a notably quiet performance from the tight ends, with no receptions recorded. As the team continues to refine its offensive schemes, the tight end position remains one to watch. With a depleted running back room due to recent losses to the transfer portal and some injuries, the Colorado Buffaloes faced a challenge in their scrimmage. The team took steps to address this issue by securing commitments from Ohio State transfer Dallin Hayes and power back Rashad Amos from Miami University of Ohio, though their impact won't be felt until the summer. In the absence of these reinforcements, starting running back duties fell to Isaiah Harge, an athlete with limited preparation time as he was initially assigned to the defensive backs. Despite the unconventional circumstances, Harge showcased his abilities, impressing with his agility and explosiveness. Sophomore running back Christian Serum, vying for a larger role, didn't outfavor Harge as the starter. However, he didn't let this setback deter him, later flashing his potential with an explosive run that caught the attention of spectators. Harge proved to be the standout performer in the running game, accumulating 65 rushing yards. His highlight reel run, featuring a mesmerizing cutback that left defenders grasping at air, exemplified his playmaking ability and thrilled the crowd. While the running back room may have faced adversity leading up to the scrimmage, the performances of Harge and Serum offer glimpses of promise for the position group. In a display of defensive prowess, Shane Cox, a stalwart on the defensive line, asserted his dominance with a strip sack of Walter Taylor III, adding a highlight to his leadership role within the team. The depth of the defensive unit was further showcased as Taron Carter, a standout player, saw action with the second team. Despite his position, Carter made his impact felt, showcasing his athleticism by batting down a pass from quarterback Shedda Sanders, demonstrating the team's wealth of talent across the depth chart. Jeremiah Brown emerged as a standout candidate for a starting linebacker position, showcasing his hard-nosed style of play and formidable presence against the run. His performance, highlighted by a team-high 7 tackles and a forced fumble, solidified his status as a key asset for the Buffalo's defense this season. Meanwhile, returning Buffalo Tage McCoy made a strong impression, garnering attention with 3 tackles, including one for a loss, as he asserted himself as a player to watch moving forward. Tristan Merwa showcased his skills as a pass rusher, utilizing his speed to exploit matchups and made his presence felt in the backfield. Despite his lean frame, Merwa split a sack with Amari McNeil, demonstrating his potential impact off the edge. Adding weight to his frame could further enhance his effectiveness on the field. Jalen Wester's aggressive playstyle didn't go unnoticed, as he made his mark with a tackle and displayed a tenacious approach to the game. Nikhil Webb-Walker distinguished himself with his imposing physicality, tallying 2 tackles for loss, including a standout play stuffing a reverse to wide receiver Caleb Mathis. Standing at an imposing 6 feet 6 inches and 275 pounds, Walker's size and athleticism present a formidable challenge for opposing offenses. While Quincy Wiggins didn't have a standout performance on this particular day, his versatility was on display as he lined up at various positions along the edge, showcasing his adaptability and potential to contribute in different roles throughout the season. Overall, the linebacker unit showed promise and depth, with each player making valuable contributions that bode well for the Buffalo's defensive efforts moving forward. Fans were treated to an intriguing sight as star player Travis Hunter lined up on defense, taking on the challenging role of nickel defender. Positioned in the slot, Hunter's exceptional preparation and natural instincts positioned him as the top candidate for this demanding role. Defensive coordinator Robert Livingston's decision to deploy Hunter in this role reflects a strategic move to maximize each player's skill set, a testament to the team's commitment to optimizing performance on every play. Additionally, the addition of Liberty transfer Preston Hodge adds further strength to the Buffalo's secondary. Hodge's standout performance, highlighted by defending 2 passes, demonstrates the formidable defensive lineup Colorado boasts for the 2024 season. In a particularly impressive display of athleticism, Hodge's timely deflection on a crossing route underscored his caliber as a top-tier player, solidifying his importance to the team's defensive efforts. Nathaniel Watson aka 3-6 Mafia, recorded a pass breakup in tight coverage. He also drew attention to himself late in the scrimmage with an echoing hit. With a solid starting group in Hunter, McKinney, Hodge, Selman Craig and Sanders, Colorado's secondary appears poised to be a force to be reckoned with. Jeremiah Brown is selected as our defensive star of the game. Brown's performance was characterized by his exceptional speed and unwavering passion, as he consistently found himself in the midst of the action, disrupting plays and stifling ball carriers with aggressive tackles. As a linebacker, Brown embodied the ideal blend of quickness and intensity, setting the tone for the defense with his spirited play. His ability to consistently meet ball carriers head-on underscored his commitment to making an impact on every play, earning him accolades as one of the standout performers of the game. In a standout performance, Shedeur Sanders emerged as the offensive star of the game, showcasing his value as the team's starting quarterback. Sanders' command of the offense was evident as he executed plays with precision, seamlessly blending quick passes with deep throws to keep the defense off balance. One of the most impressive aspects of Sanders' performance was his ability to keep all of his key receivers involved in the game. By hitting each of his primary targets, Sanders ensured that the offense remained balanced and dynamic throughout the contest.
This is Plummer Football, because there is only one way to succeed at anything, and that is to give it everything.
How do you want to be remembered as a player in your personal life when it's all said and done?
As a receiver, man, just being consistent. You know, I make plays and do that, but I just want to be known to be consistent because I was consistently making plays, because I was consistently blocking, because I was consistently doing the right thing, because I was consistently where I needed to be. You know, just being consistent, that's what it's all about. I mean, it's true. More than being the most talented person or individual, you'd rather have that most consistent individual. You know, now if that consistent individual is hella talented,
right?
Shit, now you win even better.
Yep,
That's
now
even
you
better.
win.